Constables demanding a meeting with Chief Constable Ian Learmonth and all three local MPs. One of those is Rochester MP Mark Reckless, who used to be a member of the Kent Police Authority, and he joins us now. Morning to you.
Good morning.
What do you make about these of these proposals?
Well, it was said just then that there could be this reduction from 66 PCSOs to 31. I mean, my understanding is no such decision has been made.
Well, it's the number they're talking about at the police authority. They confirm that.
What is expected at the same time is that the number of neighbourhood police officers that are fully warranted is expected to rise from 60 to 125, so more than a doubling in the number of neighbourhood officers. They will be taking on some more duties, but in the context of more than a doubling in the strength, I do think it will be possible to maintain.
So you don't have a problem with it?
Well, what we're seeing is a potential rebalancing between the number of fully fledged neighbourhood police constables and the number of PCSOs.
Yeah.
And at the moment, as far as I understand it, no firm decision has been taken on that balance, not least because central government has ring-fenced and guaranteed the funding in PCSOs.
I don't think, is that still the case? Because I know it was the case, but I thought now it was up to Chief Constables whether they wanted to spend their budget on PCSOs or something else.
Well, my understanding is that the ring-fence guarantee goes up at least until April next year. And what we heard yesterday is that the elections for the Police and Crime Commissioners, a single directly elected individual who will be overseeing Kent Police, we had expected those to take place in May next year, but that's now going to be November. So I am seeing the Home Secretary and the Police Minister this afternoon.
Okay.
And one of the points I will raise with them is what, if any, impact that's going to have on the ring fencing of funds.
Yeah, so are you saying effectively whatever the force wanted to do, it couldn't cut the number of PCSOs until April next year?
That is correct, and I think one reason I thought that was a good policy for now is that the elected Police and Crime Commissioner would then be able to take the decision, or at least oversee what the force was doing.
Yeah, whether he or she wanted that to happen.
Yes, absolutely. And I know that Craig McKinley, who's replaced me as the Medway sort of representative on the police authority, I know he's been pressing the Chief Constable on this, and we in Medway are very supportive of the PCSOs and what they've done. And Mike O'Brien has worked extraordinarily hard with the police, with Craig, and has set up a community safety unit that combines the PCSOs, the neighbourhood constables, the council wardens, all working together, and that's just been so positive for dealing with crime in Medway. Just
on a more general point, Mark, I mean, let's supposing these cuts do go ahead and we have fewer PCSOs, but the Chief Constable assures us that with an increased uniform presence on the streets, it won't be a problem. I mean, it does appear to be the three-card trick, doesn't it, that you can cut 500 officers, uniformed officers, but put more of them on the streets. I don't quite understand how that circle is squared, do you?
Well, I mean, to a degree I do, because I was one of a panel of 5 who appointed Ian Learmonth as our new Chief Constable, and we were planning in advance for these reductions in central government grants. We knew that the previous levels were just not sustainable. And what he did is he came in and told us that he can actually deliver a more efficient and effective force despite the lower central government grant. And in Norfolk, he presided over a restructuring of the Norfolk force, which had significantly increased the number of officers out on the streets on the front line in that neighbourhood role, in part by sort of restructuring the force so that there was fewer officers in specialist teams, fewer officers in the back office. And what we're doing in Kent is working very closely in Essex so we can deliver the support services much more efficiently with fewer numbers of force, so we get more police actually out in the streets in the neighbourhoods where people in Kent want to see them.
Mark, good to talk to you. Mark Reckless, the MP for Rochester, just talking about the proposed cuts in PCSOs in Medway. And as you heard, there are a few hurdles to jump through, or a few hoops to jump through before they can do